Yeah, this has been 10 years. This has been 15 years. This has been since the first time my brother got on a bareback horse, and I decided this is what I want to do. You know, this has been literally priority number one. World champion bareback rider has been the only thing. You know.
Have we overlooked Dean Thompson? He's splitting second in the average after a rough first NFR, and then he aces his 10th round horse, and he hasn't stopped since. And what a good way for him just to pick up right where he left off.
I think it was a lot of people, if they went to bed early before round 9 and woke up in round 11, I think they'd be pretty shocked that I was the bareback riding world champ. I'm ready to win, no matter what.
Every cowboy and cowgirl in pro rodeo dreams of finishing out their seasons with a gold buckle under the bright lights of the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas. At the National Finals Rodeo, the 15 best in each event compete for the ultimate prize, a world championship, under one roof for 10 of the most exciting days in sports. This is the NFR Series, where the West is all in.
On the toughest year in history to make the national finals. This is a ruthless set of bareback riders that just proved tonight anybody can win at any given time. Performance as well. Dean Thompson is the dark horse that nobody's seen coming. Yep.
I just am like I'm not the number cruncher guy. I'm just gonna go out there and make great bareback rides. That's my goal, you know. So if nobody's talking about me, it's okay, because I'm not listening to them.
That's why I got a little Yankee at the end of it. Yeah, the score a little empty as well. 77.5. Here comes Dean Thompson. His second straight national finals. And I'm really excited to see what
Dean wasn't flashy, but he tied for 4th, good enough to cash a check and stay in the hunt. All eyes were on the defending champion in the bareback riding, Keenan Hayes. Hayes, who was the first rookie to win the world in the bareback riding in 2023, entered the finals behind perhaps the flashiest cowboy in the world, Rocker Steiner.
Rocker Steiner comes in number 1 in the world. Bishop from high-low is the draw that he's got tonight.
And I've seen a lot of videos of this horse. It doesn't look like a day off. But Rocker's handling it like a day off. Got his feet rolling.
Steiner outpaced the field in the regular season and was hell-bent on claiming his first championship.
That's all you really want. You want the respect of your fellow competitors is one of the biggest things all of us want, because they know better than anyone else in the world what our struggles are and what it feels like to lose and what it feels like to win. So it's really a special group of guys. To me, it seemed like it was the best there's pretty much ever been. I mean, you didn't have any bobbles, hardly.
All right, let's get it kicked off right off the top. Your event, your specialty. How about Bradley Miller tonight? It's a young kid come out, I believe in his first Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, and stuck it on one here. Gets the round 2 win, $33,000 payday.
What a start for a rookie. Second last night, first tonight. Makes a great ride. Drew 2 fantastic horses.
He did. Pretty Woman was great tonight.
Yeah. True right now. Dean Thompson is a different kind of cat than he was last year.
Starting strong is important in Las Vegas, but the NFR is a marathon, not a sprint. Staying consistent and in pursuit of an average title can ultimately make or break a cowboy's quest for a gold buckle. In rounds 2 through 4, the championship picture became clear. Hayes and Steiner started to falter. Miller won round 2 and round 4 to move into contention.
What I knew it was going to take going into it, I was a couple rounds down going into the deal, like 2-round wins, and shoot, you can't count on these other guys not going in there and making money, so you're really more like 5-round wins down, because if you're taking first and they're taking 3rd, 4th, 5th, they're still got a good lead. Well, I was itching to go to the South Point for a long time, to head to the buckle ceremony. But I was all right without it this year for the first 4, because I was just cleaning up. Every round I was making waves, I was getting money, and I think that's why it was so easy to not really consider me in the race for the world like Bradley was in there immediately, even though I don't think he came in super high. It was because he was winning rounds, winning rounds like crazy, and I was just cashing checks. So when round 5 finally came around and I was able to go to the South Point and claim one of those buckles for the first time, I mean, it's a special experience, but it felt like it was all leading to that moment.
Tonight, the best horses are out. The best bulls are out in the world, in this sport. They're all out tonight.
If you don't love this pen, you don't love bareback riding. These are the best of the best. And when you look at it on paper, everybody's got a chance to win the round tonight. If the mix gets right to start off, the first guy out could hit us with an 88, 89. We could see multiple 90s tonight.
Danny Freeman will look at him. And now you have Dean Thompson, and got a chance right now to crawl on Boot Barn's Nightcrawler, our 2024 PRCA Bareback Horse of the Year.
And that 91 can be in trouble right now. Dean can stay aggressive.
So yeah, I was absolutely, 15 rounds coming. I got off Nightcrawler, and my bucket list horse, first time I ever got on her, get to get on her in the TV pen at the NFR. I was pumped up. I got off that horse, and all I wanted to do was find my hat so I could throw it as far as I could send that thing.
You're ready. 91 points. We got a tie for the lead.
And yeah, it felt like that, It felt, like I said, just like a long time coming. And couldn't have happened to a better time to share the win, with Jake Lees and on a better horse, honestly. If 10% of people thought I was going to win the world by the time that round 9 came around, it was probably about 8 or 9% of them started thinking that about round 5. Sometimes it's not about who works out the hardest. It's not about who gets on the spurboard the most or spends the most time. It's only about who rides bareback horses the best.
Winning round 5 put Thompson squarely in the chase for his first world title. The Altamont, Utah Cowboy went 14 rounds at the NFR without a round win and a trip to the nightly buckle presentation at the South Point. But his first came at the perfect time.
Tim likes to tell me all the time, he's like, I called it. I said, you were the dark horse. And I was like, well, maybe I was the white horse, Tim, and you just didn't see it, huh? I was ready to win from day one.
He seems to be, sticking right in there through 5 nights.
Sticking right in there, doing what Keenan needs to. But here's the situation. Keenan is now starting to get sore. It doesn't matter how tough you are, how skilled you are. This is an injury that when you wake up in the morning, it hurts. On the other side of the coin, Dean Thompson just put himself in a real race for a world title. He has got to be the front runner at this point after 5 nights to take down Keenan Hayes for his second world title.
The defending champion arrived in Las Vegas banged up. His groin injury started to take a toll as the competition heated up.
Oh, let's hear it.
Rocker goes back to #1 in the world.
Correct.
Despite no score in round 2, Steiner showed he wasn't backing down, with a win in round 6 to close the gap. Thompson stubbed his toe with a 79.5 in the same round, finishing next to last. Meanwhile, Miller kept stacking checks.
So going in there, I kind of had an attitude shift where I realized that the average pays almost $90,000, and it's worth it to clock in, pay attention to that and realize that that's not only a huge check, massive chunk of money, but it's what seals the deal for so many world champions.
As the competition wore on, it was increasingly evident that Miller, Steiner, and Thompson were all in pursuit of their first world championships. And when round 10 rolled around, the gold buckle was up for grabs.
It's going to take probably twice as much effort. If you're the chaser, the wolf climbing the hill is always hungrier than the wolf on top of the hill.
If you're in a world title race, you don't sleep tonight. You're losing sleep. You're sitting there, your brain's running. Every scenario runs through your head. This is the best feeling in the world and the worst feeling in the world. We have 8 more seconds to determine who wins that 2024 world title. Dean Thompson comes in number 2 in that average race, number 4 in the world.
50% of my life, world champion bareback rider has been the only thing, you know, just it's so hard to put into words, and it's honestly kind of unimaginable. Really.
Man, what a pretty ride he's got started right here.
Oh,
no.
You see that yellow flag laying there, boys? Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
No, I thought there
And
was
I
a
was
little
a little
bit of
worried. Yeah, I'm with you, Tim. I was a little worried when he left there.
When Thompson got off J-Bar J's straight stick, his title aspirations nearly slipped away when he saw a yellow flag signaling a missed markout.
Gets hit on that free roll. Yep.
Free rolled it.
Free rolled it.
Well,
Wow.
that changes everything.
88.
But the officials on site gave Thompson a free roll, and his 88.5-point ride put the pressure on the rest of the field.
Oh, he stood up. Drop. Yeah, on and drop.
All or nothing right here with Stevie Nicks. Well, it could be all or nothing with Stevie Nicks, right, Tim?
This horse is so tricky. So tricky in the first 4 seconds. It's his to lose, but there's a lot of stuff going on right here. But he's going after it.
He is.
He is going after it. And there's a lot going on here.
Wow. He laid it out there.
You want to talk about gutsy? You want to talk about, he left everything out there. He better get the auditors out.
No kidding.
They better get a few of them, because I don't think anybody knows how this is going to
After the
shake out.
dust settled, it was still unclear who won the world. But Thompson helped his case, securing the NFR average title over Cole Franks by a single point.
I remember getting back there and they told me I won the average, and I was so excited. That was my goal going into this year, you know, just be the best guy over 10 head. And so after a little while, I was like, well, Rocker must have won the world then, you know, otherwise you wouldn't still be standing here. And then when he peeled off, that was right when Tim walked up there, and they have a video of Tim telling me that I just won the world. And yeah, it was a pretty special moment with the 3-time champ. So yeah, it was,
And congratulations.
man, I don't know if I did everything right, but it worked out, didn't it?
You did enough. There's no doubt about that. There's your 2024 PRCA World Champion bareback rider, Dean Thompson.
It's because even though from the time I was a little kid, I always wanted to win the world, everybody has dreams, but not everybody gets to chase them, and not everybody really gets to live their childhood dream. I mean, it's something else to think about.
Is this what dreams are made of, man?
Oh man, this is what dreams are made of. Are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, this has been 10 years. This has been 15 years. This has been since the first time my brother got on a bareback horse, and I decided this is what I want to do. You know, this has been literally priority number 1 for my whole life. But yeah, I remember those days when that's all I wanted to do. Like I say, looking back, it's a pretty special moment.